Yo, what's going on YouTube? Today we have another Diamond Dynasty video, and take a look at this play right away. That saved the perfect game, as you guys can see by the title of the video. And usually I've tried not to spoil games, but this one I kind of had to. One, I wasn't recording it for the entire game. As you guys can see, I didn't start it at the beginning of the game. This is the 6th inning, the last 4 innings of the game. And we got a perfect game. I'm just going to play the outs here the entire inning. And I won't show you my at-bats. I'll just show you the last 4 innings of the game here. So, we got an amazing play by Zobrist. And if you were watching yesterday's video, you saw that we had a no-hitter or a perfect game going into the 3rd inning, except for when Adam Eaton hit a home run. Well, this one I was actually playing this morning, but another thing I was just going to say was the no-hitter was broken up when Zobrist overthrew the first baseman on that exact same play. So, that was very scary for me as a person to watch, just because I really wanted to get a perfect game. And by the way, my rating is also at 1644. So it's not like I was playing some super easy opponents down in like the 1400s or whatever. This was a good opponent. Right here, we throw a curveball to the pitcher. Totally thought he'd miss it, but he hits it out to right field. And luckily, Jose Bautista catches it. So we go into the 7th inning. But that was just it. I was playing good opponents. And I got incredibly lucky. This guy was 1678, and I don't know how we got out to a 5-0 lead. In the 1st inning, we were just doing amazing, and we hit four good hits right away with like Ichiro, Crawford, Prince Fielder, and then we just added a couple more runs here in the last couple of innings. So we got a strikeout right there. Now Matt Carpenter comes up, and that was the last time Mookie Betts was going to bat. Let's see if Carpenter can get a hit, even though you guys know he doesn't. Deep pop fly out to Crawford in left field makes it 2 outs. And right here in the next couple of pitches, Chris Bryant, we throw a mistake pitch right here, and he almost makes me pay for it. Nice grab there by Crawford, and we go into the 8th inning. So the reason I didn't record the entire game was I totally this was the first game this morning that I was playing, and I was like, oh, I'll just play a game, see what happens, just get myself warmed up. And I didn't have the editing software up and the recording software, so I was just like, I'll play the game for fun. And in the 6th inning, I was like, oh shoot, we might have a perfect game here. So, or a no-hitter, you know what I'm saying. So I had to start the recording software, and that is why I couldn't show you the teams or anything. But here's Corey Seager now with 1 out. And in these late innings, he really got, he figured out that I was throwing low changeups out of the zone. So he didn't swing at like the first 2 pitches, which really got me scared here in the last couple innings. He didn't want to swing at the high fastball either, and we strike him out right there. That brings up Nelson Cruz in the 8th inning. This was probably the biggest threat I had to deal with right here. See what I'm talking about? He didn't want to swing at the low changeup, so I really had to start throwing high fastballs. Right here, I do get him to swing on a sweeping curve, but we had to throw a lot of high fastballs, and I can't believe he didn't swing at them. Right there, though, we do get the final out with Zobrist throwing it over to first. And right here, I just thought I'd add this because we hit a home run with Beltre, and that made it 6-0. So let's get into it. The final inning here of our perfect game. Clemhawks, that's who it was, by the way. 1 pitch, 1 out to Crawford, and I really thought he dropped that. By the way, he overran that ball, but he made the catch, and there are 2 outs remaining. This was Clemhawks pitching the no-hitter, the perfect game. I had one with R.A., knuckleballer. Last year, Zach Greinke and Yu Darvish. I had 3. This year, we get one with Clemhawks. He's got the fastball right there, a changeup, and then 2 curveballs. That one is like a tighter curveball, the knuckle curve, and then one is a sweeping curve that goes a lot slower. So that was my plan with the pitching, and we get our 2nd out there. So here we go. Calvin Herrera, the pitcher, is up. So obviously he's going to take him out. And he brings in Bo Jackson, his created player. Why he didn't have him in the entire time, I don't know. He had decently good stats, and I honestly thought he was going to bunt. I thought he was going to bunt with Mookie Betts in the 7th inning just to break up the no-hitter, and right there, we had to throw a fastball. This is what I'm talking about. I had to throw high fastballs to get strikes. One, he didn't swing at that strike the first time, and they called it a ball. That sucked. But two, we got him to swing on a fastball, which also sucks because it was a bad spot for it. Luckily, he didn't tee off on it. Here, I got a little worried. I thought if we went down 3-1, I was going to walk him, and that would have been bad. But we do get the strike there. And how about strike out his creative player to get the no-hitter? What a beautiful pitch the entire game by Clemhawks. 14 strikeouts here, and hopefully you guys enjoyed. Make sure you leave a like, you subscribe if you're new to the channel. We got awesome games here every single day, MLB. So make sure you guys are liking and leaving comments and subscribing if you're new to the channel. It's never too late. The subscribe button's free, so hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.